Just yesterday, one of the most bullish analysts on SoFi lowered his price target on the stock. And all of this comes with 5 official trading days left until Q4 earnings on January 29th. In this video, we're going to be talking about this piece of news along with all of the major pieces of news for SoFi this week. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so just to start off this video, like I mentioned, SoFi does report earnings on January 29th before the market opens. We will be live streaming that on this channel, so make sure to tune in for that. In terms of the actual stock price movement, SoFi has been downtrending this week. In the past 5 days, the stock closed down 8.55%, closing off the week as of this recording on Friday at $7.49. Mind you, this was a short week. The market was closed on Monday due to MLK Day. And throughout this week, we didn't really get a lot of news either. On Tuesday, we got news that SoFi relaunched their small business loan marketplace under their SoFi brand. Small business loans are now available through a SoFi branded marketplace. And basically all this is bringing in Lantern's SMB loan platform under SoFi's brand for a cleaner presentation overall. Business loans are offered on this marketplace, are provided by third-party lenders. SoFi in the future is expected to directly offer SMB products, but there's no official word on that as of yet. The company did have a PR around this piece of news on Tuesday, and in it, they had a quote from Anthony Noto, which said, SoFi is on a mission to help achieve financial independence for its members. Many of our members, the quote stated, are embracing entrepreneurial spirit and running their own businesses for business owners, but business owners are managing multiple facets with many financial needs as they go. SoFi's SMB Marketplace can support owners with tangible value and solutions to make fast but informed financial decisions that are right for their business. The press release continues to say that with a quick and simple search, business owners will be connected with SoFi's network of financial providers who can help them get the capital that they need. SoFi's simplified search experience helps streamline the process of finding and filtering for a lender that fits a business owner's unique needs by pairing a simple application process with SoFi's curated marketplace for participating providers. So basically, this is all third-party marketplace. SoFi is not offering any of these loans themselves, but this is still positive news because, like we've mentioned in the past, this is an area that SoFi can very easily go into in the future, potentially this year or even later on than that. But it seems as though with this marketplace that they already have a starting off point if they wanted to dip their toes in deeper in the SMB space. On Wednesday, we received news that SoFi is offering the Brightspring IPO. This is similar to other IPOs that SoFi has offered members in the past, such as Oddity or Instacart or the ARM IPO in 2023. Basically, these IPOs are going to be offered to members through the SoFi Invest platform. Members can request shares if they want to participate in this Brightspring IPO, ticker symbol BTSG. And SoFi Plus members are going to get preferred access to the IPO allocation. Still, we've talked about the merits of this at length, whether this is a positive or a negative. I remain in the camp to say that this is predominantly a positive because it allows another layer of exclusivity. There's many brokers that will not, for example, participate in some of these IPOs, and the members of those brokerages still want access. Number one. Number two, it's still another tool that SoFi can offer for their Invest members to differentiate themselves. So you don't have to invest in the IPO, but if you wanted to, SoFi will allow you the opportunity to do so. On Thursday, the main piece of news came out where Dan Dolev, a Mizhuo analyst, one of the most bullish analysts on SoFi, who had maintained the $15 price target, lowered his price target to $12. Dan Dolev still maintains his buy rating on SoFi, still bullish on SoFi, just the price target was lowered. Now, I remember posting a video on CNBC around Dan Dolev talking about a firm, talking about SoFi, how SoFi remains one of his top picks for the new year. I think it was in his top 3 picks. So this is a surprising move to come out of Dan Dolev, especially the timing is a little bit surprising to come 2 weeks before earnings. You know, one of the thoughts that I had was whether this had to do with the falling stock price Whether a $15 price target just seemed like a stretch considering that, SoFi's back down in the $7 range. But fundamentally, nothing has changed with the underlying company over this time. It's just a reiteration. And I think that, a lot of analysts might be re-rating based on the earnings results after the earnings come out. Once the earnings come out, we will have more information to operate on, and analysts will have more information to plug into their models. And at that point, you're going to see a lot of these analyst expectations changing in terms of not only their buy, hold, or sell ratings, but also their price targets changing as well, because SoFi is going to be guiding for 2024 numbers. And based on that guidance, a lot of analysts are going to plug those numbers into their models to see what we can expect with regards to the company's ability to maintain a sustainable profitability in 2024. Remember that SoFi, from an analyst consensus perspective, I think the EPS is something like 6 cents for the full year 2024, ridiculously low. And if the company does come in with a strong beat in Q4, then that could bode really well for a lot of these analysts re-rating their price targets for SoFi and their entire valuation models for the company, including Dan Dolev and others. So I'm not really reading too far into this with regards to the re-ratings lower. It's probably because the stock has been falling over that time, and I think time will tell where this all shakes out. But I'm excited for the earnings that are going to come up. It's going to be a very big one for SoFi, very highly anticipated earnings for SoFi. Just as a reminder, housekeeping, SoFi Weekly is going to be happening tomorrow on Saturday as opposed to tonight. For right now, this is the Fundamentals Investing Podcast. Thank you so much for listening.